Hello everyone, thank you for the 19th Christmas 2020 update from GavsWeatherVids. So it's time for another Christmas update for you, and we're going to be concentrating on the GFS now. So we finished with the CFS on the last Christmas update, the 18th Christmas update. We said about the end with the extended CFS V2, and we're going to concentrate now on the GFS and in sort of attempting to pin down the detail for Christmas. And so I shall get on with that for you very shortly. We're going to begin with the GFS extended control run, and then we'll have a look at the latest operational run from the GFS, which today is getting us to the 28th of 8th or 29th of December. I should go on that for you very short. Just say that coming up later on today, we're going to have a 10 to 14 day update, rather unusually for a Sunday, but 10 to 14 day coming up later on this afternoon, because there's no long range update today, and then we can be live streaming after 6 o'clock. Right, okay, so thank you so much to Richard for the amazing Christmas updates gift. Thank you so much, Rich, for the Christmas updates gift. Been a fantastic gift. Everybody has loved Christmas updates gift this year. So thank you so much, Richard, for doing that. I'm sort of recovering from a blue screen of death. I got all of this loaded up like an hour ago, and then I had a blue screen of death, and so I've had a bit of a nightmare this morning, and we're still in the recovery phase from it. So I'm hoping it's all going to go okay. First of all, we're going to look at the control run, the extended control run from the GFS at Weather Central. And this was generated, so this is the midnight control run of the GFS. This was generated at midnight on Saturday. It's a 24-hour delay on this coming through. So let's do that then. We're going to begin on the 23rd of December. So we've got high pressure pulling out to our west. A trough of low pressure is digging southwards into the UK, and that's bringing colder air in from the north on the eve of Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve itself bringing a trough down from the north. That could bring like a band of wintry weather across the country. It is cold, this. Winds are in from the north, so quite a cold Christmas Eve with chance of some wintry showers. Then we go through to Christmas Day. Looks like there's another little trough sinking southwards across Ireland, so that could take some longer spells of rain, sleet and snow through across Ireland. Just generally quite cold, a reasonable amount of dry weather, but snow showers would be likely across northern and eastern parts of Scotland, some running down the east coast on Christmas Day. So it's a cold Christmas Day. Temperatures would be cold, and there'd be frost early and late, so would be very seasonable sort of Christmas Day with plenty of frost on the grass, and so yeah, very seasonable looking start Christmas Day with a few snow showers in the north and the east, and maybe some more general outbreaks of snow, sleet and snow across parts of Ireland with that little trough of low pressure. Boxing Day sees the low pressure sinking away, and then the high pressure moves in from the west, so that turns us mainly dry. Against a few snow flows could be possible down the east coast, but it's mainly dry there for Boxing Day. Would be cold though, with widespread frost early and late, and temperatures by day would be suppressed as well. We go on beyond that to like 27th, 28th of December. We start to pull the high pressure back out to the west, and we sort of renew the northerly. So winds going back into the north here between Christmas and New Year. That could bring some more snow showers into northern and eastern parts of the country. It remains cold as long as that high pressure is sitting to our west, and we'll be pulling in like a northerly wind. Very cold across northern Europe as well, by the way. Winter really biting through there. So cold and frosty with a few snow showers in northern and eastern areas between Christmas and New Year. We're moving up towards New Year now. This is New Year's Eve. High pressure is beginning to slip southwards. It's still mainly dry and cold for much of the country, although northern Scotland is beginning to turn a little bit milder with more of a southwesterly flow. And then that takes us through to New Year's Day, where we, again, under high pressure for England and Wales, it's still mainly dry, probably with a lot of frost and freezing fog at this point, I would have thought, because it's been several days under the high pressure. Scotland, though, is milder with, like, a westerly wind and outbreaks of rain. And I'll just run you on through the first days of January, and we start to see that high pressure sort of slipping to the south of the country slightly. So it means the northern and western areas, it's milder there through the first week of January. For England and Wales, though, probably still dry and cold, because nothing's really happened to sort of stir up the air there. Nothing's really happened. So it's probably still dry and cold there for England and Wales through the first week of January with more frost and fog. Eventually, the high pressure looks like it's going to try and go northwards again. It's going to second week of January. We tried to set up a Scandinavian high, and so this looks very interesting as we're moving on towards the middle part of January. It looks like setting up, or trying to set up a Scandinavian high, get wind into the east. There is a very deep cold pool, but sitting across eastern parts of Europe as well. So that all looks rather tantalising, because it's well beyond the Christmas period. Right, so a cold Christmas there with the GFS extended control run. Let's have a look at the GFS midnight operational run. We would normally be using the 12Z. We try and use the 12Z for these Christmas updates because I'm going to be live streaming the 12Z from 6 o'clock. So I'm going to show you the midnight GFS for this one. So actually, this is like the GFS operational run as well. So actually, very similar for the 23rd of December on this run to yesterday's extended control run. And we're bringing like a northwesterly wind with high pressure pulling out into the Atlantic on the 23rd of December. So this is beginning to bring down a band of cloud and rain across the country. Behind that, winds turning into the north. So this is hinting at going colder again for Christmas. Can you believe this? So Christmas Eve, 23rd of December, with the upper air temperatures look like that. We've got cold upper air temperatures beginning to dig into the north and the west. We're bringing down heavy, band of rain moving south, and behind that, we'll be opening the door to wintry showers to northern and western parts of the country. This is all very extreme rain stuff, by the way, so, you know, just take all this with a pinch of salt, but it is quite interesting, I think, today, with the model output. Right, temperatures on the 23rd of December look like that, so, about average really down in the south, around 7, 8, 9 degrees. It is colder though across the northern and western parts of the country. That's Christmas Eve, and we're beginning to move the wind into the north then. So we've turned wind from the northwest on the 23rd to like northerlies on the 24th. So a northerly wind is pushing down across the country on Christmas Eve. Again, there's some sort of trough moving southwards through the country. That's probably bringing a band of wintry showers, and behind that, we really are opening the door to some proper cold air. The upper air temperatures show that we're almost bringing the minus 10 Celsius ice firm into northern Scotland, so becoming much colder on Christmas Eve, and there is precipitation around as well. So, I mean, for Scotland, we've definitely got a chance of snow there on Christmas Eve. Elsewhere, it's like a band of wintry showers, I would have thought, moving southwards, but behind those wintry showers, that's when the coldest of the air begins to dig in. And yeah, just a cold and wintry sort of Christmas Eve. Can you believe this? So, temperatures on Christmas Eve down in the south around 4, 5, 6 degrees. In the north, we're only at like 1, 2, 3. So it is becoming colder progressively the further north you go on Christmas Eve. That's Christmas Day. Christmas Day for this 19th Christmas update with GFS midnight operational run has high pressure out to our west, and again we're pulling in a cold north to a slightly northeasterly wind across the country. The whole country is within cold air at this point as well, so it is cold enough for snow if there's any precipitation. The model is suggesting that there's precipitation around on Christmas Day. Of course, this is low resolution time frame stuff, so it isn't to be at all relied upon. But, I mean, if it came off, there would be snow showers across the northern and eastern parts of the country, like more general outbreaks of rain, sleet and snow for parts of Wales, southwest England through the Channel. Does look like there could be quite a bit of wintry weather around on Christmas Day on this particular GFS run, and it's cold. So these are the temperatures as far as Christmas game. The presents out at midnight on Christmas Day, widely below freezing. So it means that even if there isn't any snow on Christmas Day, you will wake up to a frost if this GFS run was to verify, which of course it probably won't. But if it did, would be a nice frosty start. Temperatures Christmas Day itself is a midday Christmas Day are cold. Highest temperature in the southeast around 4 or 5 degrees, but like through the Midlands, Wales up to Northern England, Scotland, we're only at like 1, 2, 3. Some parts of Scotland are starting to get much above freezing, actually. So it's a proper cold Christmas Day there. Christmas night, widespread frost sets in as well. Quite a hard and quite hard frost for central and northern parts of the country as well. So that is a wintry Christmas Day. That'd be the kind of Christmas Day we've had for around 10 years. Boxing Day sees the high pressure, should say, slipping down across the country. Still keeps us within the cold air. Probably kills off most of the wintry showers. Upper air temperatures are cold for Boxing Day. There's still some snow showers running down the east coast, but most places are dry. There'll be plenty of sunshine. Some snow showers also running down the Irish Sea coast, but the bulk of the country is dry. But it is cold. Temperatures, again, for central northern areas, just 1, 2, 3 degrees. Down in the south, the highest we get is around 4 or 5 degrees. There'll be a widespread frost early and late, and very, very seasonable for Boxing Day. 27th of December takes a high pressure through the country then, so we start to get this ridge of high pressure sort of building through the country and going northwards as well. So it's just still mainly dry and cold really under that area of high pressure. Upper air temperatures still looking cold through most parts of the country, especially so for more southern and eastern areas actually. Again, quite a bit of dry weather, a few snow showers running down the east coast, but I would have thought under that ridge of high pressure there will be quite a lot of dry weather around. Temperatures are cold, of course, on the 27th of December, because we're on about area of high pressure, nothing's happened, stir up the air. So again, 27th of December is a cold day, and then we go through to the 28th of December, which is as far as we go with the GFS control run, the GFS operation run, I should say. High pressure over Scandinavia, winds are in from the east now, so that ridge has moved to Scandinavia and turned the winds into the east. That means we continue with cold weather, and we start to maybe pull in some snow showers into eastern parts of the country. Upper air temperatures are looking cold, and yeah, suggestion here of snow showers in southern and eastern areas as you would expect, with wind turning into the east. And temperatures are cold on the 28th of December with a widespread frost across most parts of the country early and late, and by day we're only up to like 1, 2, 3 degrees, and as the wind goes into the east there will be an added wind chill as well. What a 19th Christmas update that was. You wasn't expecting that, was you, everyone? So, I mean, it's quite interesting what's going on with the model output, but of course we're still over 10 days away from all of this, so there's a great degree of uncertainty about this. But yeah, you know, right from the very beginning of these Christmas updates, the CFS was flirting, playing around with, you know, cold weather over Christmas. Not continuously, but some of the updates number 5, 7, and 9 in particular, were very cold and wintry. And now here we are, we're getting, you know, quite close to Christmas, around just over 10 days away, getting closer to Christmas. And the GFS is now starting to, you know, starting to play around with possibilities for very cold weather over Christmas as well. So it's very interesting, and we're just going to have to do more updates, and of course we'll be discussing this in our 10 to 14 day update that you're going to see this afternoon, and in the live stream tonight. I'm sure there'll be a lot of comments in the live chat on our live stream from 6 o'clock. So I shall see you then, and we'll, you know, go for 12Z then, and we'll see what that's showing. And yeah, interesting times. So that's it for the 19th Christmas update. Back later on with the 10 to 14 day, then live streaming from 6 o'clock, assuming we don't have any more blue screens of death anyway to delay us. And the next Christmas update, the 20th Christmas update, which I think is going to be eagerly awaited, is going to be on Tuesday, and that'll be on Tuesday evening. For this one though, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.